I'm starving.
Man, you know what? Same here. Captain, you know how to throw down in the kitchen, right?
Oh, I definitely know how to cook up a storm. As a matter of fact, I think I'll go start up the barbecue right now. Wholesome barbecue coming right up. Good, wholesome quality beef. This is going to be so wonderful, cooked up on the barbecue by me, Captain Jack. Oh, these look so good already. Grade A quality beef. Hot, sizzling, spicy. Just the way we like our beef. Now that is perfect. Grade A beef, like I said, served up by the captain. Nobody has to ask where the beef is. It's right here. Service with a smile. Got to find that. I don't... Oh, hello. Welcome to Where's the Beef? Before we get started with tonight's show, a small disclaimer. The views of my guest and or guests are not necessarily those of myself, Captain Jack Morgan, Where's the Beef, staff, and associates. And furthermore, parents, if you happen to be watching my show on a live stream and the little kitties happen to be running around, just be advised, parental discretion is advised. You may not want to hear some of the words that could be spoken here at the show. It is 18 and over, so there's usually no holds barred. Now, with that being said, I thank everyone for supporting Where's the Beef, and enjoy tonight's show. Now, let me see, where did I put that Bronina, put down that damn put down that bottle.
Where's the Beef? Hosted by Captain Jack Morgan. Sponsored by Cinemeta Films. Want to find the hottest comedies, drama, and movies in the metaverse? Then turn on Cinemeta Films for your viewing pleasure. Cinemeta Films, the top of the world never looked so good. And brought to you by To Bepreneur. Have you ever wanted to see your face on the cover of a magazine? Or maybe have your likeness grace a t-shirt or coffee mug? Then this one-stop shop is for you. Contact Preneura here in Horizon Worlds, or go to their website at www.tobepreneur.com and put just about any picture on any item available. These make great gifts for that person who has everything. Place your order today. And brought to you by the Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome Awareness Association. Join this nonprofit organization in the fight against this terrible disease today by sending a donation to the PCOSAA. Become a partner today at www.pcosaa.org to become a warrior in this fight. Save an ovary today. Save a generation tomorrow. Now, let's take it to our hype team in the lobby to get things started on Where's the Beef? Introducing Miss Queen Lily and Bronina.
Welcome back to another amazing week at Where's the Beef, and tonight is gonna be extra spicy.
Oh yes, it's one versus all. That's one ingredient destroying other ingredients. It's gonna be a good one.
Super spicy. You're gonna have to, have a mega toilet seat for how much shit is gonna be coming out of this one here. Let me tell you, it's gonna be hot.
Oh heck yeah.
And here's what you have to look forward to.
Greetings and salutations. It is I, Captain Jack Morgan, and I'm standing here on the stage of the hottest talk show in the metaverse, Where's the Beef, to be seen every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. You can catch all of our old videos on the YouTube channel or join the Discord to be part of the Where's the Beef family. Well, we have a repeat guest coming up this coming Wednesday, and, well, she's got some more beef to tell you about.
Frankly, I'm here to call out the cast and crew of The Ultimate Truth. I'm calling them out. I'm calling out Tyrese, Rose, Gigi, Comic Just Will. I'm calling out Rhino, Almina. I'm calling out all the cast and crew of The Ultimate Truth. If you want to find out why, you can go to Serving Justice from Thursday morning and find out why I'm calling these sick individuals out. Show up on Wednesday to find out what is it going to be. That's if they're going to show up. I doubt that they're going to show up. But you know what? If you want to find out what the truth is, you can go and watch Serving Justice from the live show from Thursday morning to find out what my problem is with them.
Well, you heard it here. Hackers calling you out, Ultimate Truth Cast. Anyone and everyone that's associated with it. You say you have the ultimate truth. Well, guess what? I think she has the actual truth. So make sure you're here Wednesday so we can call you out.
Whew.
That was so hot. Spicy, spicy, Bronina. Spicy, spicy.
Spicy indeed. My head's on flames.
I know. I am so excited for all this. Well, Bronina, it is time to get back to our guests, so leave it up to you.
All right, let's go. Woo!
Oh, my.
Hello, guys. Hello. What's going on? Heck yeah. Yay! Woo! Yeah, we're getting pumped up, are we?
Yes, we are. Ready
Oh,
for
heck
the
yeah.
juicy gossip.
Oh, no, same here. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for
Oh,
like...
no, I'm in a black box.
It's basically...
Oh, no.
It's an army of
I'm
one
stuck.
versus an army. So it should be a good beef.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, yeah.
What
Sadie, what's going
Right now, I
on?
tell her.
How's it going?
Okay.
Welcome to Where's the Beef, the legend of legends, Sadie Chan.
Hi.
Hi. Are you ready for Where's the Beef? Have you been here before?
Yeah, like maybe twice.
So I
Maybe,
have
yeah.
seen you around. So sorry, memory's a little shady
okay.
tonight. But anyway, great to have you here. You look great.
Oh, thanks for having me. Thank you. I'll enjoy the show.
All right. Hope you do enjoy the show. What's going on? How's your day going?
Good.
That's good. Are you ready?
Mhm.
Okay. That's awesome. You seem like, let me follow you. You seem like a pretty cool person. But yes, love the shades and stay awesome. Tattoon, great to see you, man. What's going on?
Bronina.
What's up, dude? How's everything going? How's Neon?
Yeah, it's good.
That's awesome. You guys should
Yeah.
check out Tattoon's Worlds. Neon is amazing.
Neon Alley, baby.
Neon Alley. Make sure you check it out at Horizon Worlds. This guy's freaking awesome. We love some
Thank
Tattoon.
you, Bronina. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, man. And I brought you some flowers and a butterfly. Heck yeah.
Butterfly back.
Awesome. Great to have you guys here. Always a pleasure. Unique. You know what?
brother.
It can't be
What you mean?
it can't be a Where's the Beef without the wonderful, great sis of Unique
Of
Fox.
course, the OG of
Yep.
the OGs.
Yes.
Hey, been to every episode since season 1.
Holy crap.
Let's go.
It's like it was
Yep.
yesterday that you showed up for the first time.
Hey, My goodness.
You know, it was a crazy idea. Captain just thought of it one day when he was working at Black Pearl Bingo, and he was just like, I think I got an excellent idea for a great show. And the next thing you know, history has been made.
Oh, yeah, right? Oh, my gosh.
Because he saw something one day, you know what? maybe they need to get it off their chest. Maybe they need to do it in front of people. You know what? Let's go. Where's the beef?
All right, and that's where's the beef was born.
Oh,
The
yes.
sizzling was sizzling, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes. And the original Black Pearl Bingo. And now
Oh,
it's all come
yes.
for a circle. Where's the Beef is on season 3, and we're getting ready
it's
for
almost
season
on
4.
season
And Black Pearl is back every night almost. Woohoo! It's been back for like a month or two, but you know, it
Yes.
still gets excited to talk about it.
Oh, yes, indeed.
All right. Indeed. You stay awesome.
All right, love you, baby brother.
Love you too, little sis.
All right. All right,
I mean,
my
big
baby.
sis.
All right, I understand.
I know. Great to have you guys here. High fives. Awesome. Ah, you guys are always amazing. Good to have you here. Where's the Beef? Well, you can't have Where's the Beef without Jay and Zola. Great to have you guys here.
I couldn't hear you.
Hope you guys are. No, I was saying it's always good to have you guys here, no matter what. No matter what world it is. It's good to see you too.
Yeah, for sure. Good to see you too. Oh, I like that. Where'd you get the flowers?
I got it through the Spring Quests. I'm not sure if it's still available,
Oh, it's
but
pretty. Both of them. I still have
Flowers?
this.
That's cool.
the flame.
It never.
Get it together.
Ooh, the violin. I don't have that one.
It only works. There it goes. I don't know.
What's the trick? Hold the bottom and then click the top. Right? There you go. I know sometimes I mess it up.
Oh. Great to have you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the show. It's going to be a fantastic show today. So,
You already know you already know who's going on stage? Do you already know what the beef is about?
it's Hacker versus the Ultimate Truth.
What's that?
That sounds
It's my first time in here.
It's Hacker versus the whole crew of the Ultimate Truth. That's what the
Hacker's
show
going
is.
nowhere.
Yes.
Ultimate Truth, a person, a
Where
group.
do you think you're
The
going?
Ultimate Truth is
Where are
a
you
show that is run
Hmm?
by Grimlock and his crew. Almighty. So, yeah.
Hacker.
sounds epic.
They'll explain it when the show goes on.
Can you not hear me?
Heck yeah.
Let's
No,
get
I'm not.
it.
Hacker.
Heck yeah.
Fix it
Good
up.
to see
That's
you,
not the
Queen
case.
Bee. Hope you're
You
having a
don't
great
have to do
night.
anything. I'll just have to go in and redo the settings.
Heck yeah, ready
When
for
he
another
does his
grab. So
lives,
where's the
it
beef?
stays in his lives, and I think what I'm gonna do is an actual
King
like,
B, great to
its
see you too,
own,
dude.
like, little folder for the lives.
Oh,
So
I know I
there's
saw you
my
earlier,
folder
but
and then Bronina's
this time we're filming.
folder. You see what I mean?
Heck yeah, dude.
And then we'll
Another
just do it
grab.
that
So
way.
where's the beef? And it's great to have you guys here.
You guys can do it like that. That's
Heck
fine.
yeah.
I can. I
It's
can.
gonna be a
It's just
good
gonna
one.
take me a little bit because I had to revamp his whole entire.
Oh boy, oh boy. Hello there, guys.
In real
How's it
life,
going?
I'm
Heck yeah.
Hey.
Hey. You guys ready? Are you excited?
No, that they did that. It was making people great.
You guys all pumped up? Heck yeah.
What is the topic tonight?
The thing is, it's one versus all. It's Earl Gallagher versus the whole entire crew of the Ultimate Truth. So,
Oh, the entire crew is gonna speak to someone. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So yeah,
Gotcha.
should be a good beef.
Yeah.
They'll explain more up there, but it's good to see you guys.
Exactly. You
Heck
too.
yeah.
Thank you.
Heck yeah.
I was with Captain Jack all day today. We was in at night.
Oh,
We was
really?
running from that monster all day. Oh my goodness.
If
Yes.
you
Yeah.
go to
Great fun. We
Serving
was just
Justice
That's always fun.
and watch Thursday morning.
Yeah, there you go,
We
dude.
posted the video for everybody to
Oh,
see.
I'll follow you, dude. Well, if it isn't two of my favorite ladies from the UK's finest ladies, you should check it out every Friday. Heck yeah, at 10 p.m. GMT. What's going on, guys? I'm doing all right. Not too bad.
Good.
Yeah.
I've just heard that someone over there say, "Oh, I think we're in the wrong instance."
Oh, no, you're in the right instance. Trust
we
me.
are. Okay.
Captain Jack's here. Everyone's here, so
Oh,
it should
that's
be a good one.
brilliant. I can't wait for the show. Me and Jade are hooked now. We love this show.
Heck yeah, it's every Wednesday at 9 p.m. I'm glad you guys love it, and we're glad to have you here.
It's 2 a.m. for us right now.
Holy crap. Well, you must love it that much to stay up.
We do. dedication.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
We love it. We love
Well, you ladies stay awesome. You guys are amazing.
it. Thank
and I
you.
love you
and
both.
You. And you. Take care. It's lovely
Thank
to
you.
see you.
It was lovely to see you too. Blunt, you had me at Blunt. Awesome username. Great to have you here. Heck yeah. High five. Hope you're having an amazing. Nice to meet you too. Welcome to Where's the Beef? This must be your first time.
Yeah, this is my first time, actually.
Well,
My
you're
very first time.
well, you're in for an amazing show. It's
Oh,
going to be
thank you.
fantastic.
I
It's
can't wait. I can't wait.
let's hopefully that the beef gets squashed, but it's a little bit of Steve Wickles, a little bit of Maury, and a whole lot of Jerry Springer. Hello there, Yellow Bird.
Oh,
If it isn't one of my favorites too. Good to see you.
Good to see you. How you been?
I'm doing pretty good. Not too bad.
Well, that's good.
Heck yeah. Having a good night. Are you having a good night?
Sure, absolutely.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Let me
So,
use.
what is that serving justice? What is that about?
Oh, Serving Justice is literally it's a show hosted by Raven Sprite. They usually talk about they usually will pick a subject to talk about, and they will talk about mental health. They'll talk about mental abuse. It's basically a show to be heard and to talk about the things that we struggle with every day, like the struggles of school, the struggles of things going on, pretty much all mental health, all things about all that. So.
Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Where's the Beef? Give it up for your host, the Big Mac himself, Captain Jack Morgan.
Greetings and salutations, one and all. As Mr. Metavoice has said, I am Captain Jack Morgan, and this is Where's the Beef? The talk show in where we try to find a happy medium between two people that may have beef with one another. Does that always happen? Fuck no, doesn't always happen. It then more than time often ends up to be a nuclear explosion, which is, I'm guessing, why everybody keeps coming back, because they want to see the drama. They want to see the beef, and guess what? We've got one hell of a show for you tonight. So, quick announcement. It says it at the beginning of the video. Disclaimer. The views of my guests are not necessarily those of Captain Jack Morgan, Where's the Beef, my staff or associates. With that also being said, as outside it also is posted on the wall, some things that may be said may offend certain people. You have all been warned. So if it does offend you, I do apologize, but hey, this is a talk show. We are all over age 18, at least I hope we are. And if you can't handle a few cuss words or a few touchy subjects, then this show is definitely not for you. Now, with that being said, if you are ready for the beef, show me the confetti, everyone. Let's see if we want to get this party started. All right, we have some people that are shooting confetti. This is good. The other ones are like, yeah, well, what you got going on tonight, Captain? Well, guess what? As I yank out my bead beards, that fucking hurts. We have one hell of a show for you tonight. My guest is a return guest. She's been here on a few different occasions, and it's not so much because she's neck deep into the drama. She's just very observant, and she's tired of people's bullshit, quite frankly. And she has no qualms calling you out if she feels you've been dishing the bull straight to her, or to her friends. She's just that way. She will defend her friends to no end, and she will let you know just how much you're pissing her off. That being said, may I introduce the one, the only, your local hacker. Hello, hacker, and good evening, and how are you doing tonight?
I'm great. I wish my opponents would have shown up.
Well, one of them actually did. You called out tonight the entire staff or cast of a talk show, as I put in parentheses, called The Ultimate Truth. Well, guess what? Tonight, it's going to be the actual truth, and the only actual truth that's out there. So, Miss Hacker, if you're ready, The stage is yours. This is going to be an hour show just with you being able to talk about it, let me tell you. So the stage, Miss Hacker, is all yours.
Listen, we all know my past with the Almighty One, Grimlock, whatever he wants, Krillin, whatever he's being called nowadays. We all know that it's ugly. Because this guy insists on, talking his shit. Doesn't bother me. But he's spreading lies around the metaverse. Well, he's so jealous of Where's the Beef that he decided to start his own show called The Ultimate Truth, saying that everybody in the metaverse who has ever come in contact with the Almighty One and has a problem with him, you're all liars. You're all liars. He's the only one that's telling the truth. Well, in my opinion, if 100 people are saying the exact same thing from their own experience with somebody, I kind of believe the 100 people that are saying one thing rather than the one person that's saying that we're all lying. That's just my personal opinion. So he's so jealous of Where's the Beef and that, he's not allowed on the show anymore. People are just tired of hearing his lies and excuses. He's got an excuse for everything. But, the fact that he's so jealous of Where's the Beef, he decided, I'm going to do my own show and call it The Truth. Well, when I found out, I went ahead and created a world called The Truth. And I put on there my truth about what has happened to me with this man. And then he was like, I'm trying to copy his world. No, I'm not. I called my world The Truth. Because every time I wanted you guys to pop up The Truth to look for him, I wanted mine to pop up with it. So that everybody's very well of this predator.
Miss Hacker, I do not mean to interrupt you, but I'm being told right now a really quick information for our live stream on YouTube. We have a guest. It happens to be the one and only person that you're talking about right now, and he's making comments on YouTube. Well, my thing is, if you're watching, why don't you show up? Why don't you have your crew show up and defend your honor, considering what you've been doing? You already sent one person over, and we talked to him nicely and said, you're more than welcome to be here. And he coined out, he left. He didn't want any part of it because he said, I don't buy into that. I left that show. That's what he said. And what was his name again?
White Rhino?
White Rhino. That was his name. He said he wanted nothing to do with you. He wanted nothing more to do with you or your show or whatever. And we said, well, we're still going to talk to him. We're still going to talk about him and what his role was. And he ran. He took off. He ran. People do not want anything to do with what you're pushing out. So why don't you go ahead and get that headset on that you want to sell, and why don't you come on over here and defend yourself, man? Or get your staff to come over here and defend themselves, especially if they've done nothing wrong. If you really honestly believe, and believe me, Hacker will let everybody know what it is. This is not my story, but he keeps my name in his mouth, even after I had a cease and desist against him, although he doesn't seem to have to honor mine, but we have to honor his. Let's be what... Jealousy? Jealous of what? A tub of lard? Is that what we're jealous of? Really?
Oh, no. Listen, he is very jealous of Where's the Beef. He decided to do his own show. Well, and then he decided to call it The Absolute Truth. So I made another world with the same shit that The Truth had in it and called it The Absolute Truth. You want to sit here and badmouth me all over social media, calling me hacker cracker, hacker's a skank, hacker's been passed around more than Epstein's Island. It goes on and on and on. Everybody's racist but him, but he is the biggest racist I've ever seen. Everybody's homophobic but him, yet he drives around with women aren't real women. Okay. You sidetracked me. He drives around and brags about how, trans women aren't real women, and he brags about it. And, there's no shame to this guy. He has no shame. Well, he's so jealous of Where's the Beef, he wanted one of his own. So he's pretty much mimicked Where's the Beef. He does his little promos. He's the judge. He's got a jury. So it's different because he's got a jury. And he actually punishes whoever loses, whatever. So, you know, his first show consists of it's so disgusting, the content that these people put out. Where Gluck Gluck, Gigi, whatever she wants to go by now, she's changed her name since the show, and is bragging about sodomizing her date after slipping him a Mickey. So they are condoning the fact that it is okay to take your man's virginity without his consent. All you got to do is slip him a Mickey. It's okay. If they don't bleed, you didn't do it hard enough. Anyone can watch this video. They had posted it on Rumble. We took the video off of Rumble, and yes, we put it on Serving Justice because this guy and his crew, the contact that they're putting it out, condones the R word. Sorry. Condones the R word.
And yes, we're going to have to bleep
and
that
that it
out,
is okay to R your date and slip them a Mickey. Comic Just Will played a very good victim in this so-called skit. You call your show The Ultimate Truth, but it was a bunch of bullshit. A fake skit where you made fun of our victims. That you condoned the, date R? It's okay for you to slip them a Mickey. As long as they don't bleed, it's okay to do it. This whole video, 45 minutes of this shit back and forth. Comic Just Will played the victim. He said that he had a couple drinks with Gluck Gluck. She took him back to the world, and he doesn't remember anything but waking up to where he couldn't move. I mean, the whole video was completely disgusting. The fact that people are out here putting these kind of contexts out and think that it is okay. It's not. And then you sat there and you punished the victim. You found the victim guilty because he didn't want it, but she took it anyway. Now, the fact that, you know, the whole video you can watch for yourself. It was posted on Serving Justice, where we did a whole breakdown of the video. It plays the whole video, and you can see for yourself just how damaging this is. And apparently, they found it to be okay. They found it funny. Even after the show, I ran into her in Meta Cheaters, because after our Serving Justice, we had the guy Meta Cheaters on there. And, you know, because we were interviewing him, and the minute he got off our show, Almighty One chased him down to give him his narrative about how these women are such abusing him and stalking him. And that's not the case at all. This man has done some horrendous things. We have started posting a lot of the evidence that we have. A lot of it has not come out yet. All we asked this guy was to leave us alone and stop putting our names in his mouth. But he won't. He won't, because if he doesn't talk about us, he literally has nothing to talk about. He has nothing to talk about except us. Because nobody wants to listen to him except when he spews bullshit about us. So the fact that, you know, I would love to call out Meta itself.
Right.
Because there's a lot of shit going around the metaverse that's just not okay. And Meta has made it very clear that they don't care. They don't care about keeping us safe. They don't care about keeping the kids safe. All they care about is how many people they can get in this thing. The fact that I have reported a couple of different worlds that are completely blank worlds, the only thing they have is a naked photo as the picture, And now children are popping naked dicks around everywhere. I have reported said world, and you know what Meta said? Oh, it didn't violate the code of conduct. The kids popping naked dicks in front of everybody is not violating Meta code of conduct? Since when? You send them videos and everything. They're not really watching them. It doesn't matter how many times you report this sick stuff. It still they let it slide. I've been reported. I had been spam reported by said person and got 30 days. Because he reported me, he also got a ban because they watched what he did as well. But I will not be silenced by him. I don't care. I stayed silent for a year and a half. And when I came on Where's the Beef, I made an open invitation to anyone who had beef with me. And he was dying to get up here. And according to him, he demolished me. But hey, you can watch the show for yourself and,
I'm sorry.
Decide for yourself.
Episode 1, Season 1, that's the very first episode we ever did was, and I say this by gagging, Almighty One. I just can't say that because he's not God. He acts like he is, but he's not. So Grimlock,
he very much has.
but the former name
he's a Charles
Hacker.
Manson in the making. Yeah, he's a cult leader. That's what he is. He's got the gift of gab. Yes, he does. He can make you believe the sky is purple. But don't ever do anything to get on his bad side, people, or you will learn who he truly is.
Now, I have to say something really quick because what's funny is a long time ago he said he stopped watching this show because it was, full of crap and all this other kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. Well, the fact that he's watching tonight, or at least
he watches every night. He never misses
He watches
show.
all the time, because he wants to see how it's actually done, really. But he's before called me a liar. Said I'm not a man of my word because I did promise on one of my episodes I didn't want to talk about him anymore. I didn't want his name mentioned. I didn't want anything to do with him anymore. I just wanted to go on. However, when he keeps putting my name in his mouth, is he expect it back and take it like that skit for that poor guy taking it up the backside? No, I'm not going to sit there and let you badmouth me, sir, and let you say lies about me. You say I've spread lies about you. What is it that you want to see? I'll show you whatever it is that you want to see now, because there are other people who have the police reports that I got that you say don't exist. Really?
Oh,
did I show you these
it's
police
funny.
reports?
I think yes. It's been posted. I think
Yes.
it's very funny that about the same time his child was abducted, there's a mugshot of him for child endangerment and child neglect. 2 different charges. No, honey, your wife at the time ran away with your child to protect him from you.
Now, mind you, in all legal senses, that's an opinion. That's not slander. That's not defamation of character, and it's not bullying. That is
I
one
just think it's
person's
funny
opinion.
that they co-align
That is
together.
one person's
Your
opinion,
charges
and she's
and
entitled
her
to
running
it.
away with your child.
Now, I'm saying that only because I know that he'll come crying later saying, oh, you're slandering me, you're defamating. No, she did not defame your character.
I'm sorry.
It's an opinion.
If
and she's
I am
entitled to it.
spreading lies about somebody, yes, that is defamation of character. When I am spreading nothing but the truth and have proof to back it up, then it's not defamation of character. It's spreading the truth. You just don't want everybody knowing the truth. You've been sitting here saying that you got all this shit on me. Honey, you ain't posted one thing except slandering my name. You haven't posted one proof of evidence that I have ever done anything to you. I have never called you. I have never texted you. I haven't done nothing. I posted that world because you would not stop putting my name all over social media, trying to badmouth me. That is defamation of character on your side, honey. The fact that I'm telling everybody the truth and have the proof to back it up, that's not slander, honey. That's just notifying the public about how sick you really are. Now, I told everybody that that everybody could watch the video for themselves and decide for yourself. But as a creator here in the metaverse, these type of things is what's wrong with the metaverse. The fact that when I confronted Gigi, she laughed about it. Oh, I was drunk. Yeah. You look mighty stupid when you're drunk. And the fact that none of you had the balls to show up here. Right? Rhino showed up for a second and then found out it was all about him and left.
Well, he was added to it. It wasn't all about him. It was just added to the equation.
It wasn't all about him because he wasn't the one doing the skit. He was only I don't know.
I think he was the announcer guy that announced Grimlock.
Yeah, he's a wannabe announcer or whatever the hell he was doing there.
Dude, or whatever he was doing.
He wasn't part of the skit. It was gluck.
But you see, here's the thing. He had never been here. This was discussed. He had never been here before. Tonight was his first night. Go figure. It's his first night ever here at Where's the Beef, and it just so happens to be the night Hacker is taking on the cast of The Ultimate Truth, who at least one spokesperson should be here. And I'm sorry, the only spokesperson that's even worth a damned would be Grimlock himself, because it's his show. But he doesn't want to show up here because, as he says for the Karate Kid things, too much advantage, your dojo. Well, yes, this is my dojo. You wanted me to show up at yours. Why? Too much advantage, your dojo. I offered to meet you in a neutral area. You could have one person of your choice. I would have one person of my choice. And we could actually end up speaking to one another. But you won't do it because you know that you're wrong with your thought process. You know that you're wrong in what you've been accusing all of us of doing. We're the ones defending ourselves, but we're not playing the victim. We're just sick and tired of it, and we've warned you. We're going to be posting all the evidence that we have if you want to keep up this charade. We're down to play the game. We're very down to play the game. And you want to use your little, I have to mention this because you wanted to pick apart somebody's name that's here. And you wanted to pick apart what their name meant. Exactly what was the purpose of that? Let's see. Let's pick apart your name. Grim. That's something negative. Lock. That's something that you would do to a chastity belt, which something you don't own but probably should. And then the next one, 69. That could be a year, sure, but everybody knows if you have maybe a dirty mind what a 69 represents. So you are a negative chastity belt, so I must be unlocked that you want to go forth with a 69. You're a sick person. Now, everybody knows that is at least a halfway decent individual. Grimlock is supposed to be from the old Transformers TV show, is one of the dinosaurs. I think it's a T-Rex. But, the T-Rex has short arms, amongst other things that are short. And I'm sorry, but it's absolutely cowardice, and you want to call me a coward. It's absolutely, totally cowardice that you're not here right now defending yourself and your crew. You say you don't watch my show, yet you were just commenting on the YouTube channel, weren't you? Your name was utilized on the YouTube channel. Anybody want to go check out the YouTube live? You can see it right now, how he was saying what he was saying. I don't fear this man. He can come running in right now, and I'd be more than happy to have Miss Tangle over there unlock the door, let him in. Well, if she can. I don't know if she... you know what? I don't know if I put your name on the door. I apologize. Okay, no, she did not. So, but I do have Miss Queen up in the booth who could let you in over here to the second one if you wanted to come in and say something. If you've actually logged off for the night and decided not to watch this, great. No problem. But if you're still watching, be a man, step up to the plate, and defend your show. I will be more than happy to give you your 3 minutes. I will not say anything. Hacker will not say anything. You can have, hell, I'll give you 10 minutes. You can go ahead and describe why you do your show and what it's all about. You say nobody tells the truth. They only give their portion or a part of it, or they're lying about something. Here you go, man.
Nobody's
Here's
ever given, his words are, nobody's ever given him a chance to explain. How many goddamn times he be on here? A lot.
He's been on here
Wasn't
plenty
he
of times,
on here
and it's always
by
the same
himself
story.
for a whole goddamn episode? I believe so. Didn't he do a whole thing on Off the Grill? Yeah, but we've never given him a shot to sell his side of the story.
Angelic Solutions Entertainment presents What's Tea Podcast with your host, Baby Angel, and hashtag Blandell Made It Productions with AKA Trippy Trash 69 and the one and only Baby Angel. Their mission to bring you the best quality of VR entertainment possible. Check it out on Horizon Worlds today.
You've had plenty of opportunity to tell your side of the story, but you keep spewing the same shit. Oh, my medication made me do it.
Yep.
Gigi,
And now
I
you're
was
throwing
drunk.
up-
I was
You've been
drunk.
throwing people left and right underneath the bus. God knows how many times you've thrown poor Suki under the bus. And you did it again today. You still were throwing her under the bus today. And now there's a new person that you threw under the bus today. I'm not going to mention names. They know who they are, unless they tell me in some fashion that I like confetti or something. If they don't mind me saying it, then I'll be more than happy to mention the name. Other than that, I'm not going to say the name because I don't want them to get any more further involved than they already are. But the fact of the matter is, you threw people underneath the bus. Maybe you didn't think that they would ever figure it out or they would ever talk to anyone. Well, the metaverse is a very big world, but it's also very, very small. And a lot of people hear a lot of things. And people do know people who know people who know people who end up talking. And eventually, we found out directly from the horse's mouth, or I should say the horse's ass in this case, what was being said. And then, well, yes, she was informed. Yes, it is a she. But you don't know who she.
Just because you keep posting horrendous videos and then taking them down, honey, it's already been recorded.
As I told you once before, I get sick and tired of seeing your damn videos, but yet they still get sent to me. Why? Because you mention my name. When you don't mention my name, I usually don't see your videos unless it also talks really bad about one of my friends. Then they send it to me. And why? Because, I'm sorry, this is going to sound egotistical, and I apologize to anyone that really knows me. I'm not egotistical. I'm very humble. Why? Because I'm fucking Captain Jack Morgan, and I'm actually somebody of importance here in the metaverse. People fucking know who I am, and they know I can get shit done. That's why I created this, built it all by myself. I didn't ask for help. The only thing I got help from was my tablet and the clock, because I couldn't figure out the clock timer. Well, the curtain's closed, but the clock timer. Those are the only two things I needed help with, and I got the help, and now here we are. I'm not full of myself by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just a dude behind a headset at the end of the day. But I'm very passionate when it comes to my friends. I'm very passionate when it comes to right and wrong. And if you're going to continue doing wrong, then you need to leave everybody else's name out of it. I begged you, man. Begged you. Take all of this bullshit to a private page. Create a brand new one. Stop posting in the public page. But you won't do it. Why? Because you're not relevant without us. You're not relevant without us responding to you. Without Raven and Hacker and myself and God knows who else that you do this to, you are not at all relevant. You can be relevant in your own mind because you're a narcissist, and that's what's going to happen to a narcissist. That's what they do. But we're relevant because we have people that care for us, that love what we do, and we love what they do because we're a family. We're a bunch of friends. That's why we're relevant. I'm not relevant to everybody here in the metaverse. There's 300,000 plus people here in the metaverse. Let's see. Total followers. Let's see. What do I have again? I have grand total. Give me a second. My menu's in front of me. 2,572. And she's got even more. But still, out of all those people, maybe I really talked to, 50 of them? Maybe? At best? That's overestimating. But it's you know what? I'm just gonna stay quiet for a moment. You're the guest, and I'm acting the guest on my own show. Please, you have much more to tell than I do. And oh my God. You
listen, I've been on this metaverse. I've been on this metaverse a
yourself.
long time. I've been on here since the beginning. And there has been so many different predators on this metaverse. And Grimlock is one of the biggest. We all know, there's a bunch of others like Dr. One of One. Victor 101, whatever he wants to be called now.
I know.
There are worlds being popped up that are racist, condoning school shootings. And no matter how much we report them, nothing ever gets done. Nothing ever gets done. We've reported this guy to Meta on more than one occasion. We've sent Meta all of our evidence, and yet they still have not banned this man. The fact that there are people out here, and this is what he decides to do with his podcast, calling it The Ultimate Truth. And the whole thing is making fun of our victims and condoning the fact that it is okay to slip them a Mickey. And the way he said it and was laughing about slipping this poor guy, Comic Just Will.
Mm-hmm.
And, he was like sad and had he was pouting and he tried to get away and he couldn't move. You know how when you get slipped a Mickey and you're out of it and your body you can't feel your body and you can't move. And she took advantage of him.
Yeah.
And then they laughed at him and then punished him, made him sit in a world for an hour while people made your mama jokes at him. So you didn't just condone the R word. You didn't just laugh at a victim's face. You actually punished the victim afterwards. So basically, you're telling everybody that it is okay to slip your date a Mickey and give it to him good.
Hey, hacker.
The fact that he didn't bleed that much must not have been rough enough.
Oh God, that's not okay.
This is all in the video. You guys can watch it for yourself and decide for yourself. But I am telling you now, it is triggering. I am a product of child molestation when I was younger. I was taken from my family and raised in a group home. I was AR'd by one of the staff member and sued the biggest group home corporation in California and won. And I walked away with a very hefty prize. But the fact that it was blood money, it was hush money, I could have took them for millions. I wanted it over with. The fact that one of their staff member pleaded with the DA and only got 120 days before he got his life back. And I had to live the rest of my life in therapy because of it. The fact
you
that
have people like him doing this show where it's the ultimate truth, but what they put out there
and the
was
fact
a skit.
that
it was a
this
play.
bitch really said that I went to her crying. Bitch, I wasn't crying. If I was crying, if you piss me off to the point where I'm crying, honey, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. Because if I cry due to something you do to me, trust me, it's not because I'm sad. It's because I'm trying not to kill somebody. I get emotional. Yes, I do. But, Gigi, when you're going around telling everybody I was crying, prove it. You sat there and laughed about it. Oh, it was just a skit. That shit ain't comedy. That shit ain't funny. These people really go around telling dead baby jokes, eating dead babies, and that's comedy? That ain't comedy. And anyone who associates and does these kind of things are not people that I want to associate or hang out with.
I noticed that we have Miss Raven Sprite over next to us.
Hello,
Raven, is
darling.
there something you wanted to share? I dare ask.
I was
Please welcome Raven Sprite, everyone, to the stage. Please welcome Raven. All right.
All right. Yeah, you guys know me pretty well as well. I guess I am. Where's the beef family over here? But anyway, I just wanted to show a couple things to you guys. One, I support my crew, and my crew is your local hacker. Okay, she's my co-host. You really think that I'm going to let her be up here by herself with all of this? You see, a real person and a real human being, regardless of the accusations and whatever is going on, they would fucking show up here and support their crew. And
if
the fact
you
that
really
he is
did
not up
nothing
here-
wrong, like you keep
Wait a minute.
saying,
if he's not, because he's not up here, right? This is what it shows. Are you ready? Not that he's a coward, that he doesn't care about his crew, his people, his show, and what he's doing. He has let them down. And that's what he does. You see, he attacks everybody. And then when he gets in trouble or does wrong, he leaves them to the dust. It's their fault. He puts them way out there and he says, I'm the victim and it was all their fault. Okay? That's not okay. Now, I could start cussing right now, start raising my fucking voice if I really want to, but I don't want to right now. I want to show you guys a calm side of me at this moment. And my calm side is literally this. You guys all tell me right here, right now, do you really think that the R, you know what the R means, right? Because I don't want to say the word. Being victimized and making a joke about it, the way that they did, if you haven't seen it, is funny. If you have been victimized, hurt, and in pain and suffrage, and you see something like that, would you be laughing or would you be triggered? Because I'm going to tell you something. I've been through that hurt and pain. I didn't find that funny. And when I brought it up onto my show and broke down his show on my Twitch, I left it to the people to decide. I said, maybe I'm being insensitive here. I don't know. But to me, I don't find it funny. But I'm going to say this again. To be a real host, if you're going to be running a podcast, a show, a comedy, or whatever you are doing, and you have a crew, and they get called out or some sort of situation, and you don't come and stand up for them, you are a fucking coward. And that is sad. You have let them down. You have let everything down. That is sad. You're not a man. You're a boy. That's what
And I'll say it real quick again, one more time. For me, can't speak for these two ladies right here, but I'm going to speak for me. I'm just going to say this. If you want to talk to me, forget about what's in it for me, as you say. What's in it for you? What's in it for me? Why would I even want to meet up with you after the bullshit that you've been saying about me? But I digress. I offered it, and I stand by my word. I am a man of my word. You only got talked about on this show again because you kept putting my name in your mouth. And that's not happening with me. You're not just going to get away with talking shit. That's what your talk show should be called, talking shit. Because that's what you do.
Talking shit.
With that being said, I am more than happy. Everybody here is a witness. I am more than happy to meet up with him anywhere that he wants to meet, other than here, since he's too cowardly to come here, and his show, which he says I'm too cowardly to go there. Pick a neutral place that we can both agree on, and I'm more than happy to meet up with you. I don't care who you want to bring. You can bring one person as your confidant, and I will bring one person as my confidant. Now, they can record if they want to, as you say. What did you say in one of your latest videos? You recorded for your own protection. I digress, though. I recorded you for my protection, and you got butthurt and pissed off and said, how dare you record me? Well, how dare you record anyone? See, it doesn't work like that for you, son. You can't just say that it's okay for you to do it, but then we can't do it.
God forbid if that video gets out.
I still have
he threatened a lot of people in that
videos.
video. He threatened a lot of people in that video.
I'm more than
he even
happy
said
to
he
put it
wanted
out
to
there in
slap
public.
me.
But remember, we're the ones who are bullying and harassing him. And he
Oh,
wants to,
that's right.
call the cops on me and say that I'm bullying and harassing and threatening him, which I'm not doing any of those things. I show what is given to me, like I've said 1,000 fucking times. All right? There's a difference between having a real rebuttal back, okay? If you're going to post up videos and talk shit about me, you really think that I'm going to sit there and allow you to do that? No, buddy. It doesn't work like that. You can't
I
play
stayed quiet
victim now
for
after
months.
a whole
I
fucking
stayed quiet
year.
for months.
Yeah, we did. And you know what? But you can't play a fucking victim right now after a whole year of the crap that you were saying and posting up, and now to play a victim? It doesn't work like that. If you can understand what a rebuttal is, and you were doing it before, but now all of a sudden,
no, but he's too chicken to keep it up. Though he'll sit there and make a video ranting and raving, and then 10 minutes later he'll take it down like it never happened. Too late, motherfucker. It's already recorded.
I didn't mean to
just
take
because
away
you
your
deleted
shine,
it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Just because you like to delete text messages doesn't mean it didn't happen. We don't need to delete anything.
Or picture
messages.
Mm-hmm.
You
Or
sit there and
picture
say you
messages.
didn't do revenge porn. But I beg to differ. You had no right to send any photo whatsoever.
And tell me exactly when
Whatsoever.
and where we were forgiving Majestic for what she did.
Nobody
Yes,
forgives
exactly.
her.
No,
What she
no.
did was
She ain't
disgusting.
our crew.
And the fact that
Nope.
you chased her down after you found out that she was being called out, you chased her down and came up with a plan with her to take down the person calling her out.
Now, I've got
And
a question
you
for the
gave
both of you.
Photos.
Yes.
I got a
that was
question for
sent
the
out.
both of you. Something
Hacker.
recently happened with him, did it not? Where one of you ran into him in a random place and he confronted you with his crew.
Do you want to talk about that?
Oh God, yes, because
Do you, hold
because
on,
this
let me
is the
put my-
type of person that he is.
Okay, fine. Sorry for my hands. Do not make a video right now. I am trying to fix my.
Sorry.
No, Captain. Okay.
If you have
my
a broken
headset
neck or back, I
charging.
record you, but not now.
No, okay. Oh, you just strike a chord with me. You really wanted to do this? Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
well, yes, I want
You know
everybody
what?
to be aware of the type
Fuck
of
it.
person that he
I'm
is
so-
and who he
I'm
hangs
sorry,
around
you
with.
guys. I am fucking sorry. From here on out, I apologize. My anger is going to get
Disclaimer.
a little bit high. Disclaimer, Raven's about to get a little mad. Okay, so I was world hopping, trying to show some support. I met Meta Cheaters. He showed up on my show. I thought what he was doing was pretty cool. So I wanted to give him some support. So I was like, okay, I see that. I think he's doing a show. So I think I'm going to go up there and say hello and see what he's up to, right? I go there, and guess who I bump into? Grimlock.
Dun, dun,
And
dun.
Gigi. I was going to pop out because I said, oh, shit. Oops, I'm not supposed to be in here. I had no clue. No clue, not planned, not started. I don't chase this guy. Not on here. It was not fucking planned. Please believe me on that. Not planned. I'm like, oh shit, I need to pop out. One problem, and I think most of you women can agree on me on this. Gigi said to me, oh, what's the matter? You can't defend yourself without your friends? I'm sorry. Those are fighting words. Are you saying that I'm not woman enough to defend myself? Because I said I shouldn't be here. I need my crew with me, meaning Hacker, because we already talked with her privately with Meta Cheaters. Okay? Now you can hear if you're still watching it. We talked with her privately in Meta Cheaters. And she recanted the whole thing that we talked about. Did she not, Hacker?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So from there, I got upset and I started saying to her what I needed to say. Are you kidding me right now that I can't defend myself? Really? And I told her, I didn't have a problem with you. I had a problem with him. But now I have a problem with you because of how you're coming at me. And I said, and why are you muted? What's the matter? You can't talk to me? And he's doing this, muted, and pointing at her and saying things to her. And, he's not fixing his, avatar, so he looks like he's taking his shit on the floor. And he's freaking out with this fucking avatar. And I'm like, unmute yourself. He unmutes himself, and guess what? We fucking go at it. We fucking cuss at each other. And I still keep stating the same things that I had been stating. If you watch Serving Justice on YouTube, all my rebuttals, if you look at Serving Justice _VR in my Instagram, I do my rebuttals. And they are the same ones over and over again. I never change my fucking narrative or my fucking story or anything. I say the same fucking shit. And everybody who has had a problem and other things with him, serious things with him have come to me privately, shared me their text messages, their screenshots of approval to send it out. I have bleeped out names as best as I could, except for his handler name. You know why? Do you know why I didn't bleep out his handler name? Because he loves using mine, saying that I'm racist and transphobic. He loves blasting that shit. You know what? Fuck you. I'm going to blast.
I have yet to
your
see the
handler
evidence of
name.
you being racist.
Oh, because of that one
He says
incident.
that, but
already
he
talked
says
about
that he has bombshell evidence, but I haven't seen it.
That bombshell evidence is from a woman who happens to be, what did you say? Because you and I talked about it. Happened to be a different ethnicity than me.
African American.
I don't even
Ethnicity.
see. You see, I get so nervous saying the wrong thing. Do you see this? So because of this, and what she did to my friend who died, before he died, she put him on the machines. And his DNR said, do not resuscitate. That means he wasn't supposed to be on the machines. Hid the fact that he was dying from me, that I lived 2 hours away from, hid it from his family, and was cashing his checks, using his credit card to buy stuff off Amazon while he was on the fucking machines, dying. And because of that,
Turn down your
I
YouTube.
lost my
It's
shit.
echoing.
I lost my best friend of 11 fucking years because of her. Did I say some racist things to her? Like I said in my Instagram and my YouTube, I have cleared it and talked about it. I've been very open with everybody and anybody. Yes, I did. But I was fucking angry. I was in pain. My best friend was dying and he was 2 hours away and I couldn't hold his fucking hand. And she was cashing his fucking checks. That's what she was doing. I'm not fully racist, okay? I was angry. She happened to be a different color than me. I do feel bad about what I said, but I was angry. She took my best friend away from me, and that's what he's using against me when he doesn't know the whole story.
And
So
isn't
I'm
he the
sorry.
one that always mentions about nobody tells the full story, nobody tells his side because, oh, that would go against your narrative of what you want to show against me. Well, he does the same damn thing to everybody else. He doesn't tell the whole story, which is
Man.
sad in and of itself.
Man, you know, I hate repeating this whole thing over and over again.
No. Yes.
When I am in excruciating pain and still in mourning over my best friend. Okay? It hurt because there's times I want to call him and I can't because he's not here. And she know exactly what she did. So yes, Captain, I bumped into that motherfucker at MetaCheaters by mistake, and we had it going on. We were cussing at each other so bad, and now he's really upset because MetaCheaters will not give him the video. But I want to let you know, MetaCheaters has not given me the video either. So welcome to the club, buddy. But guess what? If I really wanted it, MetaCheaters will give it to me for free. You can't be going up into his face and saying that. And by the way, how am I racist if I have many friends in here that are different color than me, race, religion, and everything? Everybody who has ever met me here knows who and why I am. And if you are ever worried, just come talk with me and hang out with me and see who I am. Look at my Instagram. Look at my YouTube. Talk to my friends. Okay? Now, you guys remember when you get really angry, do you not say some really crazy ass fucking shit? Do you not? Because I know every human being does. Now, that whole situation was very private. What did he do? He seeked it out because that's the kind of man he is. That's what he does.
We had the guy from MetaCheaters on Serving Justice because we feel like what he's doing is a very good thing.
Yes.
A lot of these shows are popping up on the metaverse because obviously Meta doesn't care about what's going on in the metaverse. We're going to have to do it ourselves. We're going to have to police ourselves, and content like this is not appropriate. It's disgusting. And if you really felt like you did nothing wrong, then why aren't you here to defend yourself?
Exactly.
You sit there and
he doesn't
laugh.
want to defend
Oh,
himself
it was a
because he
joke.
feels
It
he's
was a
going to be
joke.
attacked by
Slipping
everyone
someone
again.
a Mickey and Sodom
Oh,
and
God.
R-ing them.
I hate that word.
Sexually
slip 'em a
assaulting.
Mickey.
exact-
we can
that's
say
exact-
that. We can say sexually assaulting.
Sexually assaulted him. It's not okay.
No, it's
You
not.
got kids going down the aisle marrying grown-ass men.
Gross.
So we had this guy on our show because we are taking down the predators of the metaverse, whether they like it or not. We are never going to stop until they are gone from the metaverse.
And by the way, what I've been doing, how I've been fighting this, and how I've been doing my rebuttals, he cannot say that I'm bullying, harassing, or threatening him. Because
No,
guess
he
what?
can't.
Every video he has done, he has said some really horrible shit about me. And I defend myself each and every time. So how is that me defending myself back? Is me bullying him and harassing him? Please tell me.
Because it goes against his narrative.
But yet all of our videos are still up. We don't take it down after we realize, oh, maybe I
Nope.
shouldn't have said that. Let me take it
No.
down real quick so nobody
There's
sees
no
it.
shame.
Honey, we already saw it.
There is no shame. There is nothing. And by the way, when the cops were involved, when he called the cops on me, I talked with the cop.
Punk ass.
And this is what happened. The cop asked me if I was bothering him. I said, no. Are you calling him? No. Are you emailing him? No. Has he done that to you? I said, before he has, yes. And I told him he's just upset because I showed some really serious evidence. And he's freaking out right now. And I asked the cop, what I'm doing with my rebuttals, what I'm doing sharing evidence and everything, is that wrong? He said, no, you have freedom of speech and freedom of right to do what you do. I said, okay.
Not
He
according
also-
to Almighty, though. According to
according to
Grimlock,
Almighty.
he's the only one that has freedom of speech.
Right. And
Because
he
he's a
also told me-
journalist. So that gives him free reign to say whatever
Right,
the
he's
fuck
a journalist.
he wants.
Yeah, no.
Mhm.
And the cop
Honey, you
also
ain't no
said
journalist.
to me, wait, the cop also
The only
said
journal
to me,
he's ever kept is the McDonald's menu. I'm sorry, but it is what it is.
the cop also said to me that what you put up online is free game for anybody, whether it's good or bad. So basically,
When you are posting to a public forum for everybody to see, honey, that is a public
Exactly.
video.
Thank you.
It
Thank
can
you,
be
honey.
recorded and used as evidence.
Yes.
And I'm always going to back you up, Hacker. All right. Even though we are crew members, we are friends and everything like that, I couldn't stand seeing you up on the stage here as my crew member. I will always take care of my crew, my friends, and my family. Because that's what you do. That's what a decent human being does, regardless of anything.
Right, real quick. So the ladies are going to be continuing to talk. As everybody can see, I've lifted up the microphones because we're coming to the end of the show. We got about
Do you want
another
me to
10 minutes
leave?
or so. No, you're fine. Because if somebody has a question for you. But if nobody comes to the microphones, then we won't be asking questions, obviously. We'll just let the ladies continue. But they are up there. So please go up one at a time if you have a question, statement, or if you have a story that you would like to tell in regards to this individual. KJP, the 25 Goon. How's it going, my man?
I'm doing pretty good. Just
I can't
little.
You have a question or a comment?
Can you hit? Hold up.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, a little bit. Okay, I just speak a little louder
Thank
so
you.
y'all can really hear me. all
There
right?
you go.
So when was season 1, episode 1? When was that?
Oh, my goodness. Let me see.
Wow.
Each season has 10 episodes. We're on number 8 right now. So that had to have been, oh, God, I don't know what, 6 months
Last
ago,
year?
7 months ago. It was sometime
Yeah,
last
it
year.
would have been last year, yes.
If you go to my YouTube channel and actually click on all videos, it's all the way down at the bottom. It's the very first one.
Okay. I want to challenge y'all to something.
Okay. This ought to be interesting.
All right.
just don't say nothing, and he'll leave y'all alone eventually.
Oh,
Yeah, we tried
that.
to do that. We tried.
Honey, I stayed quiet for over a year, and he continued on with his shit.
I did the same thing for at
I've
least
only
2 months.
recently
and
been more
my name
vocal
kept
with
coming
my
into
shit
his mouth.
because I'm tired of it.
And little by little, people were leaving what I was doing and starting to talk shit about me. So, I can still hear you. You're a coin, but I can still hear you. But we've already tried that. And then we asked him politely, we asked him with a little bit more force behind it. Leave us alone. Stop talking about us, and we won't talk about you. But unfortunately, without us, he's irrelevant. So he starts talking about us to get us to respond. Again, we have not responded. We have stayed quiet. Sadly, he will not leave us alone, because he thinks, well, now that nobody's saying anything, I can just say what I want. And he goes off on his rants, talking little shit things here and there, taking little pokes and stabs. And then we don't have any choice but to defend ourselves. I'm sorry.
What he that's
Oh,
what
sure.
he
That's what he
wants y'all
wants.
to do.
Sure, that's what he
Are
wants.
you
but
friends with him?
It's
Who?
6 of one, half dozen of the other, unfortunately.
No,
No matter
I
if we
don't
do
talk to
it,
that
do or
nigga.
don't, he does the same thing. So
I'm sorry.
it doesn't really matter.
Oh, you're fine.
No, before we started talking about him, he had free reign to meet somebody new and do it to them. He's done it to countless women and men.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Like,
muted,
he has-
Unique, by the way.
He has done so much shit to so many people. I didn't have to talk about him. Everybody was already talking about him. Everybody already had an opinion about him before I even started Where's the Beef.
Yep.
And I never called him out. I put an open invitation to anyone who had a problem, and he jumped at it.
Yes, he did.
I knew
And
the
then he was on the
narcissist in
very
him. I
next
knew
show
he
because he
would.
wanted to call out somebody else.
And unfortunately, at that time, I didn't know you guys, but I got to see the back end of it. You see? I got
he
to
was
see the other parts
he
of
was
it.
so scared of you being on the show that one week because of the fact he didn't want you to meet us. He didn't want you to get the actual truth.
That, and because we were at that time friends, and all the text messages and everything I saw on his FB.
So how
Oh, yeah.
is y'all seeing these videos?
Oh, I get them sent to me on a daily.
Yep.
Anytime that he says
how?
something about me, they send
On
it to
what?
me.
Somebody
it's a public
sends them to
forum.
my Instagram.
Somebody
they send
who
them to
Whoever
doesn't
gets
my...
like
them,
him?
they record them, and then they send them to me.
Yep.
Don't watch them. Block them.
Yeah, we
I'm
tried
not going to
that.
block a friend of mine.
I do have him blocked on everything. But yet
So
I'm
why
still
you
getting
watching
them.
them then?
Because
Why am I
other
watching
people are
them then?
watching and I get it
I
sent to
said,
me.
how? If you
How am I-
block them,
The
how?
Okay, it's
videos
like,
are
for
being
example,
Because other people
Say-
send this to us.
Say
that
you
don't
and I
like
were
him.
friends on Instagram, and I found out somebody was talking smack about you on Facebook, and I happened to see it, but you blocked that person on Facebook, or they blocked you. I could record that video as long as he hasn't blocked me, since it's a public forum, so anybody can. They can download it, they can record it, do whatever they want, and then I can take that to my phone and send it directly to you. So that's how you end up seeing it.
Don't respond to it.
I don't
So
respond to it.
How would you feel?
I do watch it,
No, how
yes,
would
but
you
that's my
feel if that was
prerogative,
on
and that's
your
my
end?
business.
I have a question for you. I have a challenge for you. How would you feel if it was on your end? If you were minding your own business and somebody told you that somebody else that doesn't like you was blasting you like crazy on FB and telling lies about you? How would
And
you
coming
feel?
in
Would
here
you
and saying the
actually-
same thing.
And saying the same thing. Would you actually just block them and leave it a be? And let's say they're saying some really horrible things that could be very damaging to you. Would you actually block them and just say, oh, never mind, it's whatever? Or are you going to say, yo, what is going on, and go find that person? And as an honest human
And
being.
confront them, man to
confront
man.
them.
Yeah,
That's what I've offered to do, but he's
I'll
too much
wait
of a
for
coward
them
to do it.
come to me. They're showing that they a coward, and they gotta make a damn video. I ain't gonna respond to no damn video. Look, listen, y'all need. It's been what 6-7 months, and y'all
been a
still
year.
talking about this dude. As long as y'all respond, he's gonna keep.
But
Even if we
the
don't
thing,
respond,
KJP.
he's gonna
hang on,
keep.
hang on a second. Hang on. Here's the thing, though, KJP. This going back 6 months didn't have to do with us at the time, not all of us. He was just responding to Hacker's challenge because they had known each other from way back when. That's not even what we're talking about, what they talked about in the first episode. That has nothing to do with it. Every day it's getting to be something new. And even though we've let it go, it's damaged our reputations when we let it go. And then I have people looking at me funny. She's got people looking at her. People are talking about us when they don't need to be talking about us. They're hearing one side of the story. So when we tell our side of the story, then rumors start getting out and all these things get spread. So we come here to make it an open forum. We let everybody know what's happening. We allow him to come here to speak his piece, but he won't do it. Because why? He knows he's wrong.
He's a coward.
Now, I need to. Yes, he is a coward. So I need to go to
him and his whole crew.
I'm sorry,
but
I need to go to Unique because we're almost out of time. So Unique needs to ask her question. I do thank you, Mr. Goon. I do.
I'm
thank
frozen. I didn't see
You're fine.
Thank you for your comments.
Yes, thank you for your comments.
We have tried. We have tried.
But how y'all doing? Hi, family. I love y'all. So, anyways, why Meta ain't gonna do anything because the more views they get, the more visits they get, they ain't gonna do nothing. As long as they making them money, they ain't gonna do shit. You know. So I have a problem with that. And if you make a world that condones school shooting, will that make you a predator or? Because you're with the kids.
I think that would make you a sick individual.
We have
if you make
a
world
lot
with
of worlds that just aren't appropriate, no matter how many times we report them. Just like the cotton picking world.
Oh God, yes,
that was so obscene and had been reported multiple times, and how Meta finds that to be appropriate. But yet, I create a club and call it Club 069, and it gets shut down within 30 seconds. Of me publishing it. No one had even been in the world, but it was taken down within 30 seconds because of its name.
But you know, I'm
there wasn't anything inappropriate in the club, but the name. So I named it Club 068 and we published that bitch.
World, and it said it violates the community standards and it violates the policies, but still it's up there. Yeah. So what the hell?
I got mine back and it said that they didn't violate. So which is it? Did they violate or not? You have a picture of a penis. There's several words with just penises as the picture. There's nothing in it, but now kids are using that and popping it in front of people. You went ahead and you took away the fact that we could pull out our pictures to show people because the kids were doing that. Now they're creating the worlds and popping portals of penises everywhere. Yep. We were doing a podcast at QT and a kid popped a big old penis for everybody to see. Good thing we weren't live streaming.
It was horrible.
We got grown men in here trying to marry kids, trying to sexually assault kids, and yet nothing's getting done. So people are taking it upon themselves. That is why when I ran into Gigi that day and she laughed about the comments that were made in this horrendous video, oh, it was a joke. Y'all can't take a joke. No, because I'm an actual victim. And no, I didn't find it funny one bit. You and your people, you're going to tell dead baby jokes and eating dead babies. I don't find none of that shit funny. And if you are the type of person who finds that shit funny, you aren't my type of people. I don't want to associate with people who find any of that shit funny.
Neither do I.
Wait, well, at least we have only one person that showed up in the Ultimate, and that was White Rhino. So thank you for coming.
White Rhino showed up, but he left.
Yeah, but he didn't stay.
Once he found out that the show had to do with him and the rest of the crew, he hightailed it the hell out of here just as quick. Just like the time where I challenged Baja Bob, and he came here and he sat up in the stands. Then he found out, oh, shit, I'm being challenged. He freaking left.
Yeah, the cowards probably sent him over here since he is the weakest link.
Yes, well, with that being said, I'm being told that we pretty much were out of time for tonight's show, so I'll go ahead and put the mics down. I want to thank your local hacker for sharing the story, and Miss Raven Sprite for also sharing the story. Here's the thing, though. There's still a lot more to say. There is a ton more to say, and I do know Raven Sprite has her talk show or her podcast on Saturdays called Serving Justice. So if you want to find out maybe more about this or hear more about this, please feel free Go check out Serving Justice on Saturday. It starts at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, and she'll be more than happy to let you come up on stage and share your stories or come to the microphones and ask your questions. But I know she's going to have a boatload to say, and I'm sure Miss Hacker is going to be there as well, and she's going to have equally amount a boatload more to say.
Let me tell you this way.
Only because we've run out of time for here, or else
we
we'd
will
say
be
more.
sharing information too. You will be listening to some evidence.
Yep.
So I'm going to go ahead and escort you ladies off the stage for right now. So
We have to police ourselves, everybody. Content
Yes,
like
we
this
do.
should not be in the metaverse. It is not appropriate. I love you guys.
Love you guys.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. All right, so now that I've ejected them from the stage, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you that stuck around. We managed to keep a pretty much full world throughout this whole thing. Had a lot of people watching on live. Don't know if he's still watching on live, but you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if he would. So I'm just going to say this in closing. If you, Grimlock, are still happen to be watching this, or you happen to see the replay when we post it up on YouTube, again, you've been officially challenged. You have now officially I'm going to give you 72 hours, so that gives Mr. Bronina enough time to actually post the video. 72 hours from once this video has been posted. You either talk to me, or you never mention my name again. Because I'm tired of playing games with you. I don't want you to say my name ever again. You want me out of your life? Fine. Stop saying my name. Don't mention me. Do not mention my talk shows. Cease and desist. Official. If I have to get a lawyer to draw it up and have him send it to you, I will. I have your last known address from the police report. I'm sure that they can find you and have you served. So stop talking about me. You don't know diddly squat about me. You can claim somebody from Australia found out information about me, but you don't even believe my name. Why? Because it happened to be the name of a former pro wrestler? What? Just because he had that as a fake name doesn't mean that I could have that as a real name? I could care less. You can think what you want. You can't find anything because I've never done anything wrong. I've never been arrested, never been in jail, never been in trouble with the law. So good luck finding anything. I challenge you to try to find something. You're not going to find anything on me in my personal life. Nothing. But I know a lot about you and your personal life, and I haven't bothered to expose any of it, except for I handed some of it off to Hacker and some of it to Raven because, well, they asked me nicely, and I gave it to them. And now they saw, and they could not believe what they had looked at. Anybody else want to know what it is, feel free to message me, and I'll send it to you as well. Why? It's public knowledge. It's public record. Anybody can get a hold of it. I've just done the math for you.
If it's true.
Oh, yes, and it's not slander if it's true. It's not defamation of character if it actually has evidence to back it up, which these pieces of paper are. They are evidence. You can go ahead and say what you want about me. You have your opinion. You can call me whatever names that you want. But again, I digress. Cease and desist talking about me or, quite frankly, any of my friends ever again. If you want us to go away, you say you've had enough, you're totally done, you want us to leave you alone, you first, bucko. You first. So, with that being said, I want to thank Miss Queen up in the booth, Ronina for filming, Miss Dodgy for doing the bots recording for tonight, Tangle for handling the security detail, and of course my guests, your local hacker and Raven Sprite, considering nobody from the Ultimate Truth had the balls to get up here on stage and defend themselves. Why am I not surprised? Especially when it's called the Ultimate Truth and they do skits where there was no truth. Absolutely zero truth. I just find it funny, and it gets me, it still makes me laugh. He has, what, 7 followers on his page? Yet for this one, I have over 230, and for my Twitch channel, I have over 1,000. We're getting our word out. You should be so lucky. So thank you to everybody for staying with us. Thank you to all of my staff. I have been Captain Jack Morgan for Where's the Beef. Make sure you join us next week as we have somebody already lined up and you don't want to miss it. It is the classic he said, she said between exes and who's going to come out on top on that one. So thank you very much for joining us at Where's the Beef tonight. Have a good night.
Thank you, everyone, for coming to the show today. Please remember to like, save, and share. And remember, every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch Where's the Beef? This has been your host, Captain Jack Morgan.
And we will see you next time.